All right, if you're weight training and you're not seeing any results, right? There's no real muscle definition, no composition change, especially after a year of training and you still look the same, I can almost guarantee you is one of these three reasons or all three of these reasons, okay? Number one is when people weight train, they don't realize they gotta eat more food. You gotta eat at least 500 calories surplus to really be serious about the training, to get in there and fuel the workout, not just fuel the workout, but you need those calories to not only also recover from the workout, and then build the muscles because you went to the gym. So now it's got to build. What is it going to build on? It's like having a plant and not giving it water and fertilizer. So it's like, great, you have a plant, but it's not going to grow. So your muscles like that. It's not going to grow until you give it the food. So at least a 500 calorie surplus. So it's not a good time for you to try and lose a bunch of weight while you're trying to build muscles. You got to do one after the other. So it's like a phase. Do it in phases, right? As you build that muscle, you're going to raise your metabolism and you're going to lean up just by having a higher metabolism. So try and do things in phases. Don't try and lose calories and do lots of cardio and try and lose weight and also try and gain muscles, which is weight. You can't lose weight and gain weight at the same time. It just takes a lot longer. It's not as effective. So you can do it, but it's not the smartest way to do it, right? So just focus on training, eating more, training. So you can build, okay? Number two is that people train too much, overtraining. CrossFit, I'm gonna weight train every single day. That doesn't work. Your muscles only grow during the recovery period, right? If it takes 2-3 days to recover and you work on top of the muscle when it's trying to recover, it doesn't have a chance to grow. So you're really back to square one. Nothing's changed. It takes a long time to even see any kind of results. You want to split your program, split your training. So maybe today you burn out those legs and you train them hard. The next day train your chest or something. Don't train the legs again because you got to give it time to recover because it is the recovery is where the muscles grow back stronger, leaner, tighter. So don't miss out on the recovery magic, right? Number three is that most people are actually not training in the intensity level that they should be, right? Intense meaning the first 2 sets of the workout is just warm up. You got to do another 3 sets. So total of 5 sets, right? 4 at least to really get the intensity. And those reps got to change. You've got to learn to increase or decrease reps. They don't always have to be the same. And your load has got to be progressively loading heavier. So every few months, you can see that you're progressively lifting heavier, right? You're lifting heavier so you can really stimulate that muscle. And not just that, you got to implement intensity while you're training. So you don't just kind of finish up your 10 reps or whatever. The last 3 reps, you got to gauge it so then you lift enough load that the last 3 reps is so impossible to complete. But you manage to fight through it, even if you have to growl or make some noise or grunt, who cares? But you got to be able to have that intensity the last 3 reps where you got to fight to finish, right? Now we're talking. Now we're getting to that discomfort level, that uncomfortable level in that body that really stimulates muscle growth. And that's why you got to, tip number 1 was feed it. You got to make sure you're feeding it or nothing's happening, right? I always say muscles are, built at the gym, but they are made in the kitchen because you got to eat, and they grow in your sleep. So you got to rest. Don't train the same muscle group every single day. Give it some time off, right? Especially if the muscle's sore. It's telling you, I need some time off. So don't train over sore muscle and think you're doing justice. You're doing nothing but injustice to your body. And everything backfires. Everything takes longer or mediocre results at best, but you deserve more than mediocrity, okay?